Okay, we should be back. Again, gotta change the category. Does 400 Days have its own category? Doesn't. Okay. So do Walking Dead Season 1, I guess. There we go. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. I still find fine. Like, I fucking platinumed I'm in Love Your Dead Grandmother. Well, whatever. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna play 400 Days again. I'm gonna do a video on it, and I need to play it at some point soon. And videos in what, like 4 months? But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna edit like the last video first or this first. Technically, I want to do this first, but also it's like I kind of rather edit the last video. Whatever. Yeah, 400 Days. Let's do it. You saw Creed 3 last night? Well, that's something. When will I agree to do Roblox Survivor? Probably never. I don't really have interest in playing Roblox Survivor. I'll see you later, Nigel. Tori on Bananas podcast says she's doing a few more things in the future. And then she's taking a long-ass break, hopefully. Thank God. Like, I'll be honest, I don't even remember like half the cast of Genius Netherlands anymore. Actually, I don't even know if I remember anyone's name. Like, I know like they're actually no, I remember like Free Day, Nelka is a person, right? Is Thomas the good player? Is that his name? I don't remember. Yeah, it is sad to see almost no one talk about BB Can, but it's kind of their own fault, isn't it? Who wins Cassidy Ryan Owen Final 3? Probably Cassidy. I guess you never know. Are you doxing people again? What are you doing? Or do the future of the challenge? Maybe. Maybe I'll do that next batch of videos. We'll see. Knock at the Cabin is better than old. Well, it's not hard to beat, is it? But yeah, I hope it's good. Again, I probably won't watch it for a bit, but wait, what? Okay, again, like what the fuck is up with this remaster? It's like sometimes the cursor just doesn't work. What's the order again? It's Vince, Wyatt, Bonnie, Shell, Russell. Is that the order chronologically? Yeah, we'll do Vince. Who has the most strategic winning game in Big Brother and Survivor?
I already told you it wasn't me, man. Man, come on. I told you like
what, not dominant strategy? What do you mean then? Why is for 44 casts hanging out with each other? I mean, they're allowed to. They're just not allowed to talk about the season, right? Well, your favorite character's Wyatt? What have I done if you didn't come to stream? I probably wouldn't have played I'm Love Your Dead Grandmother. I probably would start off with this. This doesn't matter, right? Like, this literally doesn't matter. What happens if you never choose? Do they still arrive? Like, do they just, like... Or do they not arrive until you choose? Wait, what's... Fuck. Hide in pants? Yeah, that was definitely a great decision. You thought 400 Days was an innovative masterpiece when it came out? Well, that's something. I never liked 400 Days, even when I first played it. I mean, like, it's not bad. It's just that it's a thing that exists. Like, it's fine. It's just like 5 short stories. Like, none of them are like actively bad, but none of them like really do much for me.
2 hours. Think it'll clear up some?
See you later, Raccoon. Yeah, that's the entire point of you being here.
You're gonna be this annoying for the next 2 hours?
It's not your fault.
Yeah, like 400 Days is fine. Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's fine on its own. Like, I don't dislike it, but it's just not like
What?
something super notable to me.
Cut it out.
I actually think the fact that it connects to season 2 makes it worse to me, considering like how much of a nothing thing it is in season 2.
It's too hot for this shit.
Fitz, I'm making him hot now.
Yeah, Danny, you're making me hot.
I knew it. I got that Latin heat you can't resist.
Yeah, it's like it's so dumb that like this entire like thing was promoted at, oh, I fucked it up. Was promoted as oh, this is gonna play a factor in season 2. And then you play season 2, it's like, okay, every character that survive or that makes it to the thing has like a what, like 5-second cameo outside of Bonnie, who was like a main character that was like always going to be there anyway.
Anyway,
Hey, I'll watch Creed 3 probably in like
How many times I gotta tell you?
a year.
Seriously, I was falsely accused.
how old was she? 15?
And it ain't like that.
We're all in the same boat here. What's the point of arguing?
The point is, I'm
But yeah.
not like that.
Yeah, even this won't take that long, right? Like, I'm in Love Your Dead Grandmother took way shorter than I thought it would.
Say it.
So maybe we'll even get around to playing
I'm guessing she's pretty pissed at you.
Black Flag tonight, too. For the sake of it.
Voice in months.
Or should I just start season 2? I guess oh, no, like, I might as well. Yeah, I might as well hold out on season 2. Because, like, again, the season 2 video, like, I don't even have, to make that until, like, December.
Heard of a conjugal visit?
Like, it doesn't come out until December, so it's
I know
like,
you don't realize
yeah, there's not
this
really a
bullshit
point
you
even
do.
playing season 2 right
Probably
now.
ruined that poor girl's
Still have a
life.
headache from last year. It never went away. That's pretty
Johnson,
bad.
White collar back there. How many lives you wrecked, kid?
I should take some,
Who cares?
like, migraine medicine or something. Catch up on Scream. Again, I'm sure Scream's gonna go, on Paramount Plus, I would assume, right? So I'll definitely watch it there.
Didn't you lose your shit and tell them you didn't know what you were doing?
Would 3 games in a night be a record? Yeah,
Lied on the stand?
pretty sure.
See, that's the kind of shit I could never do.
I've done 2, obviously, before. But, yeah, I don't think I've ever done 3.
Nope.
It's a tough call.
Why do more time than you need to?
Gotta stay clean, man.
Says the
Unless you
criminal.
count, like,
You wanna know the funny thing?
I believe in, like, one of my first Revelation streams, I finished Revelations, and I hopped into,
You knew what they
like,
were
Brotherhood
getting
and
into.
AC2 for, like, a couple seconds after that, but
There they are.
yeah, that doesn't really
Wall
count,
Street
though, does
assholes
it?
pulling the same scripts.
Um,
We're smiling on TV.
Best present of my lifetime?
That.
None?
How'd it all work, anyway?
It was like
Like, they're all bad?
a pyramid scheme.
Fuck
In all
Wall
different
Street.
ways?
Fuck Wall Street.
Assassin's Creed, oh,
How
what
much
is
did you
this?
make off with anyway?
Enough.
Assassin's
So, like,
Creed.
couple $100K?
All Assassin's Creed games ranked. Is this the same one, or is this...
Million.
Oh, they actually bothered to put... Oh, so this is like everything?
Oh, when we get out
Altair
of here,
Chronicles at the bottom. I've
me
actually
and
never
Vince
played
are
Altair
going into
Chronicles.
business.
I tried to get a copy of it. It's actually kind of, like, not expensive, but it's like $30 or so. If I remember right, 30 or 40
Yeah,
bucks.
Father Vincent.
Which, like, I don't know if I want to spend that on Assassin's Creed.
You touch a couple
Well,
kids,
boast. I
Vince,
killed some assholes. But yeah, I don't know if I want to spend on that. Chronicles Russia. I hate India more than
how
Russia.
do you know?
Like I said,
Um,
I'm good at lying.
Bloodlines. I actually kind of like Bloodlines than India.
Guess not. How'd they get you?
Cops
2
got
Discovery.
up
I never played
before I
Discovery either.
You gotta be kidding.
Chronicles China. Yeah.
Bad luck, Vince.
Liberation.
Bad luck, Vince.
So is this not including the mobile games?
That's not bad.
Why did they include the mobile games?
What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
You.
Fuck me?
Yeah, so far it's not atrocious. Unity at 12. So this is the bottom of like the real games. Then Rogue. Okay. I would have Unity above Rogue, but fine. Syndicate. I mean, fine I guess. AC 1 at 9. Eh. Revelations at 8. That's yeah. Odyssey above Revelations. Fuck you. AC 3.
Let the guard.
Valhalla.
Fuck that. We gotta get in there.
Black Flag.
Danny.
Brotherhood. Origins and 2. Okay, that's not like an atrocious list.
Save some stupid asshole.
I'll be honest, as more time goes on though, I think Revelations might be my favorite
Too short.
Assassin's Creed game.
Stop listening, man. You gotta get
Do
in
Scream Marathon? I mean, technically I could do that. They're all on Paramount Plus. Oh, thank you, James Geo, for the 6-month resub. Recently started Survivor SA binge to start season 1, hoping for much better to come. I mean, season 2 is just as bad. Dude, for season 3 is like technically bad, but there's like a lot of crazy stuff that happens. Like halfway through, but
God damn it, boy.
yeah, season 4 gets a little bit better, kind of, and then season 5 is where it actually gets good. Paramount Plus my favorite streaming platform? No, it's actually my least favorite. But it's the only one I actually have like
What's that?
it's the only one I'm actually paying for consistently.
I don't know.
He's still.
Because I have Netflix, but I get for free.
Fuck.
I have access to Prime, but
I'm calling this in.
I'm using my parents.
Just
I
Just give me a damn minute.
Dispatch, come in.
what else do I have? I have I'm paying for Paramount Plus.
I just need a minute.
Um,
I need a minute to think.
You ain't got a minute.
Shut up, you hear me?
and what else do I have? Well, HBO Max, but I'm gonna cancel that probably after
Okay.
next week's
Calm down.
episode.
Take it easy.
Yeah, the like overall site, like the website for Paramount Plus is terrible.
Breath, okay?
Last time I went to pick for a BB can, yeah. Nothing's changed. Like I haven't really seen anything new. Like I haven't looked at anything BB can since I made the video.
You really want to pull that trigger again, son?
I was thinking like, should I change my 400-day video to be a ranking, a story ranking? I don't know, because like, but then like I don't know how much I have to really say about it as a ranking though.
Did you see that? I saw it.
Because again, truth be told, like I'm solely making this 400-day video to make a 400 days video. Like I don't have that much to truly say about it. That's that like important to say. But it's like, well, I'm doing everything else, like Walking Dead, Telltale. It's like I guess I'll do 400 days.
You hear me? We need to. Did he just bail on us?
Thank you, Cafe Meme, for 100 bits. These nuts, yeah. I love these nuts. The word mommy came out of my mouth and you saw nothing. No, I did. And I just decided to keep it in. I was like, okay, that's funny. I'll keep it in.
Come on. We gotta do something.
I'm trying to think. Find a weapon.
Right, man. Yeah.
Where's the guard's gun?
Like, I mean, it's kind of tough, but I also didn't give a fuck. I mean, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's like, they're all fine.
What is it?
Like, I don't think I have, like, a solid, like, proper ranking. Yeah, number one would probably be the Shell one.
Fuck me.
Just because it's the one that has the most depth to it.
Get the gun, man. Get up, Vince.
We do better on Survivor, Rocky or Adonis. Probably Rocky,
Do it.
but you never know. She get bits again for Hype Train. I would not recommend it. Yeah, I don't personally care about a Hype Train, but
Can you believe this shit, man?
oh yeah, we haven't talked about Trevor from Gabon in a while. I forgot about that. That used to be a
Maybe
thing.
get out through the front of the bus if that cage door is unlocked.
Yeah, it's me and Raccoon doesn't mention Gabon as much anymore, so we don't talk about Trevor anymore. What did I do? Oh yeah, I have to shoot like one of these, right? We do better on Survivor or Newborn or Bryce, probably Newborn.
Maybe he's got the keys.
At least they'll be able to like kind of skate on by, I guess. Oh, were you the one that created Trevor?
Oh
Okay.
shit. If
I thought it was
then where the hell are they?
yeah.
He must
I
have
got it mixed up. Bryce and Raccoon have calmed down. Had they? Have they? I mean, like, Raccoon maybe, yeah. I think in terms of the Gabon stuff, yeah. Bryce, I don't know if Bryce has. I think Bryce is probably just like here less often. I think that's probably the main thing on Bryce.
That's not gonna hold.
Vince, fire the fucking gun.
Another Survivor birthday. Yeah, who do we got? Is this where I shoot them? Yeah.
Vince,
Um,
shoot those crazy fucks.
Which one's which? I don't even remember which one's which.
Whoa, watch it.
Whatever. What, Pascal, Penner, Sierra, and Genie? Well, Genie's worse. Actually, I kind of want to have Pascal worse just for precedent. But Genie's worse than Pascal, than Penner or Sierra?
Shoot him again.
Who is the better player between Penner and Sierra? I actually genuinely don't know.
How the hell are we
Like,
gonna
who would
get
be
out
the
of
better
this goddamn
player?
Can't we just shoot
Like,
off the
Penner...
Wouldn't cut through.
way? What about the cuff? If If we shoot one of those off, the chain will slip right out.
Are you fucking insane?
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, yeah, it's kind of close, I feel like.
Shotgun that close to someone's foot.
Well, what do you think's gonna happen if we don't get the fuck out?
Like, Sierra's obviously gotten closer to a win, technically.
Do this.
Back off.
And some poor viewers checking out the VOD channel to see what streams. And they're like, I'm in love with your dick around there. To be actually, like, at least it won't be there for long. What will probably happen is, yeah, I did finish I'm Your Love Your Dead Grandmother before midnight, so technically I can release that tomorrow morning. So yeah, I'll release that tomorrow morning, and then it'll be, this will come out the day after probably. So it'll only be a day of that being the top one on there.
Come on, let's go.
What makes Pascal problematic? He's not. Well, I mean, like, I think there's like a lot of racial undertones with things he does in Marquesas. Like nothing like overt, really. But then also, I think he's just a massive hypocrite because he cheats on his wife after season 2. Talking about how his entire life is honor and all that bullshit. But yeah. Oh, was it Red Smoke again? I missed it. Oh. Again, this fucking remaster's broken. Who should I do next? I think Wyatt next, right? I want to look up the order to make sure. Not that it really matters, but I'm talking about them in the video in chronological order. See, it's Vince, Wyatt, Russell, Bonnie, Shell. So Shell's last. Okay. I was thinking Shell's second to last. Oh, like the 400-day thing also like does not matter at all. It's like, yeah, we meet him on day 400, but like the last story happens on day 259. It's like, what happened in the time in between? That's a Wyatt, right? Pascal has mate ship. He jumped ship on his mate. Yeah, I guess that's a way to phrase it. There we go. We get the back of the bus. I wonder if Will Neff. Oh fuck! I love how like it went away right as I started reading it.
I didn't mean to do it. It just
I wonder if
happened.
Will Neff thinks Sierra voting our mom makes gold god tier. I mean, he didn't get to it. That's a shame that he didn't get to finish Blood vs. Water.
Dude, how'd they catch up to us?
Imagine he watched Blood vs. Water and he's like, oh my god, Sierra, whoa, best player of all time. Worst player SA, maybe Tanya, but also I don't have the greatest memory of old school seasons at this point.
Jesus.
Probably worst player ever is Jub Jub. Just because he's Jub Jub.
I didn't mean this. This is fucking fucked up. Fuck.
Wait, what? Oh, never mind. What was that?
Holy shit, man.
Dude, this is the remaster's broken.
Dude, are they there or not? Come on. Wyatt, talk words at me, man.
Playing Roblox Big Brother and Bryce decided to take a shit on voice call.
Could be back there.
Well, good for him.
Back there, okay?
Without spoiling, does anyone return from SA Season 1? No, they don't. So SA didn't have returnees until this latest season. And the earliest returnee from that is from Season 4. It's only one person.
Feel that look on me, man.
So yeah, no one for Seasons 1, 2, and 3.
Smart.
And again, those were different production companies as well. The current production company only made 6, 7, 8, 9.
Can't see a damn thing.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, Wyatt.
And yeah, Seasons 1 and 2 were made back to back. Seasons 3 and 4 were made back to back, and then
This road is really
Season
straight.
5 was
We'll
a
be
few
fine.
years later. That's the weird thing. So yeah, Season 1 and 2 were 2006 and 2007.
Fuck no.
Then they took a 2-year break.
Fucking Gort.
I believe, or was it 3 years? Maybe 3 years. Like Santa Carolina and Maldives were 2 years in a row. I think 2010, 2011, or maybe 2009, 2010. One of the two.
Man, don't
And then,
trust me, all right? I don't need that shit right
Champions Season 5 was on was in 2014. And then it got rebooted entirely in 2000. What year was that? 2018 with Philippines? Season 6.
We're probably fine.
But yeah, most returnees are season 5 on. So,
Balls have lips.
yeah, I don't really worry about returnees with early seasons.
Balls have eyes?
I would out release top 5 ballsiest idol
Dude,
holds.
leave me alone. It's been a long
Okay.
night.
It's kind of a random video.
All right, let's Tom Cruise out of here.
Like, what were the top 5? I kind of actually want to see. I'm actually kind of interested in like what those would even be.
What? See if there's still any sticky in the glove box.
It's literally oh yeah, tie makes sense. Okay, yeah, that's super loud.
Moggy,
Oh my God! What?
shut up.
I'm not even paying attention to this one. Okay, wait.
Wyatt,
That's tough to
come on,
even,
man,
like,
check the
gauge,
glove
like,
box.
What the actual ranking is. Either way, whatever. Marty was number 1. Oh yeah, Marty's a big one for the Kelly Bruno vote.
I don't see anything.
I don't get why he doesn't play it there. That is like a really weird one of why he
What I do
doesn't
see
play it.
is that ammo that you lost last week.
And the fact that they don't vote him out either after that too. Why they vote? I mean, like, I believe what happened is that like they for some reason decided to split the vote on Kelly Bruno because Kelly Bruno was on the bottom.
Man, just
I guess it's not for some reason, right? Because like Jill had immunity, right? I think that's the big thing. Jill had immunity, so they couldn't split on Marty and Jill. So they were like, okay, let's split on Marty and Bruno or Kelly Bruno. And they were like, well, if we're splitting on Kelly Bruno, then we don't want to return to camp with Kelly Bruno mad at us. So we'll just vote out Kelly Bruno, which like makes no sense because like at that point you're keeping Marty with his idol then. And like it works out for him, but like it is like a really weird thing. Update odds of BB Can 11 being all stars, 100% obviously,
Seriously?
definitely
Look me in
100%.
the eyes and say that.
you heard me.
And actually, like realistic, it's not that bad for them either because like they still like if they go to tribal again, then it's the same thing, right? Because like at that point, then Jill won't be immune, so they can still split between Jill and Marty. If Marty plays his idol, then Jill goes home anyway. But still, it's like it's definitely like a weird like decision to make. Yeah, and the crazy thing is that Marty just ends up giving his idol away anyway.
Down broken?
Can't see through the cracks. Look, it's fine. See?
Dude.
I'll see the biggest party. What time is it anyway? That's the tough thing too. Is that normally I look at like the time, like the
Shield is fresh.
length of the stream to kind of like be my like first sense of like what time is it, but I can't really do that because it's now
Seriously,
split
you
up.
think some piece of that guy made it into the glove box?
Man, I don't know.
Man, I'm really not seeing anything.
Is that the mirror from the car?
Can't tell from here.
What's the biggest WTF moment involving an idol for me? I
Look. Why?
don't know, what would it be? I don't even
It's a
know.
guy.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How sure?
Pretty fucking sure. Don't fuck with tiny.
Yeah, like in terms of WTF moments, like I don't know. Because like I mean, like whenever I think of like idol stuff, it's like I think of like Wentworth, obviously. You think of the John Hennigan vote out, like stuff like that. But
There's no way I'm getting out of this car. Forget it.
What if that was you, man?
I feel like
After
something
all the
like
shit
an
that's
answer or
happened
something like
the
that
past
would probably be
couple
something
months,
that
where's
I would
your
have to actually
compassion,
research.
motherfucker? Come on, man.
Australian Survivor. I thought it was a good episode. I will say I'm a bit underwhelmed that this is the big tribal that they were promoting.
I mean,
Where like last time they promoted the craziest tribal or whatever, like it was the Fraser boo, and like okay, that was apt. This one was kind of just like okay, yeah, it's like they said they were going to vote for Sam, and they voted for Sam, and 2 idols were played unsuccessfully.
well, rock paper scissors for it.
I was expecting like a bit of a crazier vote.
Are you fucking serious?
No. Come on.
Like, I was thinking that, okay, like, they would reveal their idols, and then maybe, like, something weird would happen at Tribal,
2 seconds.
where, like, they would, like, flip at the last second to Haley or something like that. But, like, no, it's just, they just vote out Sam.
Fuck, dude.
And we talked about Practice
Come on.
Rovers before.
1, 2, 3,
A good as World
Are you gonna
part,
play this game or
it's
not?
okay.
1,
It's
2,
middle of the road season for me.
Go. God damn it.
Oh, I
Right.
pushed the wrong one.
You didn't want to do this. You should have just said. Christ.
Like the way that George says the word sauce, I didn't pay attention to it. But I do find it so funny that George just hamming up how much he loves KFC. Like, what a fucking shill. What do you think we can look for in next episode of 44? I mean, like, we know there's going to be the showmance, right? That's going to be a focus.
Hurry up, man.
Dude, leave me the fuck alone, alright? This is
If I were to guess, like, it's probably just like Ratu going to Tribal again, and it's like one of Kane or Jamie, probably. Because again, like, Lauren's being set up as a swing vote. Based on like exit interviews with Maddie, it seems like Lauren and Brandon are extremely close. So where, like, I don't see why she wouldn't just side with Brandon and Matthew. And then yeah, probably Kane or Jamie are one of the two boots. Wait, what is that even? Oh, she's turning on the light. Why was that like such a weird like image? He wants KFC sponsors campaign. Yeah, I believe from what I've heard from the Shan Gus podcast that, like, so George quit his job to do Survivor, to be essentially a full-time Survivor player, according to her. So that's funny. Which that seems very George of him to do.
Shit! Ah! Come here, you little bastard.
Is George, Tim, or Daniel Hayes the best AU TV character? Probably George. I think. Well, actually,
Never yanked on a dog.
yeah, I would go George. I think George is just on another level. I don't want to leave him. Do you have to leave him? I actually don't know. Like, what happens if I just stay here? Oh, he actually does break through. I think George can for sure win. I'm kind of leaning towards it probably not happening. But, oh no, I didn't mean to do that anyway. But, I don't know, oh, shit. Oh. That's great. Answers Tilly. I forgot Tilly was even a person, so.
Shit! Ah! Come here,
Do you have to leave? I'm pretty sure you can get out of this without, right?
I'm gonna get you out.
How long before George goes on BBAU? I mean, that would break his contract, right? Because it's a different production company and different network. So I don't know. I don't think he would risk not being able to go on Survivor again. Yeah, I think his plan is to be on next season of Survivor, probably. Oh, percentage chance George plays again by season 10. Like, no matter what happens here, if he wins or loses, I think, like, chances he's on season 10, like, probably, like, near 100%. Yeah, 95%. Like, I think, like, for sure George will play again after this. I'll be mind blown. Considering it does seem like he's still, like, in on the survivor of it all. Russell's next, right? Guess we'll do Russell. Accounting for the chance he dies, yeah. So he has a 5% chance of dying in the next 2 years. That's pretty bad odds, I feel like. What would it take for Haley to overtake David? I don't know. I think I'm already at the point where I think I would have David above Haley still. I actually think of anyone, I think the potential is, can George beat David? Where if George wins this season, I think he's number one for sure. If he gets close, I think it would be a debate. I think the issue is that obviously he's not a winner. If he like say he gets if he gets runner up again, then I think that's even tougher. But if he gets like an end game, like 4th, 5th place, something like that, and like would have won if he got to the end, I don't know. I think either way, it's gonna be close. Because like realistically, like David and Haley are both like they're number 1, but they're not like, or they're like number 1 and 2, but like they're not like that definitive there. Like I mean, I feel like it's not that hard to knock them out. Like if someone has like a win in a second like pretty good run, I feel like that would almost be enough already
That's gross, kid.
to be
I ain't gonna judge what you do with any dead
to be the
body.
best player.
However you get your kicks. You know?
But it's like, yeah, the question is like if he's like runner-up twice, or if he's like runner-up and then not even a winner. It's like, I don't know.
So you didn't steal that back.
Oh yeah, he's definitely like best non-winning player, I think, for sure.
I don't care who you steal from.
For sure for AU, and then like if we're going global,
Likes to rob people.
like
Are you in a crew?
he's definitely up there. I mean, like obviously Suri is
Hoodies I gotta worry about?
Suri, but
Because you steal from me and I'll get your throat out.
he's probably
I
not
don't
too
know who
far
you
down the
are,
list.
You understand?
It's mine. I didn't steal it.
Like I would still go Suri over George, I think,
I don't like
but
these. Just get in the car. You're
like if
gonna
George
get
came,
eaten
like
out
so
of
let's say
the
George
fire.
comes back season 10,
Come on.
and then like does the same thing season 10,
Forever.
but somehow doesn't win.
Fine. See if I
Like
can-
gets far and then like gets like a runner-up. Like imagine if he's a 3-time runner-up. Imagine if that'll be hilarious if George just like always gets to the end but always loses. I think that would be funny. He's essentially like the next version of Paul, like an evolved version of Paul, of a 3-time runner-up. I guess Sharn too. I forgot about Sharn. Is already a 2-time runner-up.
Thirsty? Here you go.
Yeah, or yeah, does he get the trifecta of like a winner, runner-up, final jury? Can he get all 3? But yeah, it's like he's already in the conversation, I think, for best player of all time for AU.
Kick, but it takes the edge off.
To where it's like I think the only thing that would be holding me back is him not
I think that's
winning.
it for me. I'm good.
All right. Fine.
And like not to say he's a flawless player at all. Like he definitely has a lot of flaws. Like I still think there is like a level of inconsistency with him. The fact that on both of his seasons he has like some pretty lucky breaks. Mind you, on this season he also gets a lot of unlucky breaks, and perseveres through those. But like still, and like him getting immunity through that first round, like I think he would have survived anyway. But it definitely like
Just don't want to talk.
like definitely benefited him in the sense that he didn't even have to see what happened there. And then like his first game, like his early game's like very, very rocky. So it's like he's never really been like really well positioned from the very beginning. No, George hasn't confirmed he would come back, but like I assume he
Sorry
would.
if I freaked you out.
Again, Shannon Gates is friends with George, and she said that he quit his job to be a professional Survivor player, essentially. So it's like I think he'll probably come back.
There you go. Relax. We're gonna have some fun. Why don't you tell me
Where I know
what
like he was
you
like
got?
wasn't he like doing a tour of the United States not too long ago? Like I remember he was like in parties in LA for like was it 42 or 43? No, it was 43 because like he had a picture of Cassidy, right? So that was like a photo that was going around. It's like a photo of him and Cassidy together. So yeah, it's like I mean I think he's like all in on Survivor right now. So like I would be surprised if he doesn't come back. I don't know about season 9. Again, like I suspect he was in the running for Blood vs. Water and probably said no. Like I would be surprised if he wasn't at least asked. And I remember at the time there were rumors of like him and his sister being asked for Blood vs. Water.
Just, we gonna kill these folks and take
And actually, to be fair though, that was a quicker turnaround though. Now I think about it,
dead.
because yeah, that was like only a few month turnaround. Like this is a full year, right?
Pack my shit up.
So
I can make the grands alone and
like
try to
maybe
find
this
my
would
family.
maybe he would be on season 9. Imagine if like actually that would be fucking hilarious if Australian Survivor turned into the challenge, where it's like just the same people coming back every year. George George is just on every season from now on. He's like the bananas of Australian Survivor.
Something about her. How was the rat? Give me a little something.
Then again, the producer of Australian Survivor did an interview at the beginning of the season where they said that next season's probably going to be all newbies
Alright, maybe somebody wasn't so.
because they need to build up the pool for All Stars. So yeah, I'm expecting next season to be a like mostly normal season. But that doesn't stop them from bringing back George as the only returnee. Luke is better than George. I think like in terms of like I think for Luke, I think he's a bit too sporadic. Is that the term? Like I think George is very measured. Like George, just has like really accurate reads on the game and like knows what he's supposed to do. Like I feel like Luke is the type of person that like he sees a big move and he just makes it, and doesn't really like care too much about the ramifications of it. Where I feel like George like puts more thought into those sort of things. I think Luke probably has more consistency. Where like I think Luke is like gonna make the merge almost every time he plays, while like George obviously doesn't have that.
Don't be mad.
But I also think Luke like almost never wins just because it's such a long stretch of the game after the merge that he's just such a big target to get knocked out along the way. Where I feel like George can kind of skate on by through the fact that he's not good at challenges.
Boss, get the fuck down, man! You don't
Liz
wanna
confirmed in
be
Q&A
there.
that she was a fan of the show since she was a kid.
I'll cover you.
She wants to come back. Well, that's something. She doesn't seem like
Fucking shot.
by the fact like
I'll cover
by
you.
like what we're seeing in this show, like she doesn't seem like the most game savvy person. But yeah, I mean Liz can come back. Why not?
Good hustle.
What happened to I'll cover you?
Like obviously out of the newbies this season, she's obviously one of the better ones. So at least there's
Oh,
that.
man. Fuck.
I have not seen a Tylenol commercial of Luke and JLP. That is a thing.
Come on, kid, look at me.
Yeah, I know Pia was a fan.
This is no big deal.
I don't know what any of these choices do.
Okay.
First, we're gonna figure out exactly where this asshole is. Just get a quick glance.
Yeah, that's Luke. He won a BBVIP, so at least there's that.
Down.
Yeah, I don't know how like how likely is Luke to come back?
Now we know where he is. We can fucking
Because like Luke, like I'm assuming they're inviting Luke back, right? And he's just saying no.
Use this truck for cover.
Okay.
Oh, here. What is it? This is a year ago? All right. Actually, let's just pause this real quick. I gotta see this commercial. It's 15 seconds. That's pretty quick. What? What is that commercial? What does that have anything to do with anything? Okay, I guess. I guess that's the thing that exists.
Shit! Just keep pushing.
Yeah, I know about that. That was a while ago, though, right? That was even before. Wasn't that before he came back
Shit!
the
Push.
second time around with Luke? So I doubt that's a factor in anything in terms of his returning chances. I don't think Australia cares,
Go from cover to cover.
based on what I've seen about Australian culture.
Fucking around.
Where's Dan all time if he never played BU14? I'd probably have Derek and Cody above him, but he would still be very high. He would be better than... Actually, Andy would probably be above
Cover
him,
me, then I'll cover
but I would
you.
have him above Will
First,
still.
That's fine too.
I'll go first.
Attaboy, Russ. Haul ass.
Why is Pia declining every season? I mean, like, I don't know. Is she declining every season? I know she declined All Stars, but has she been called outside that? Like, we don't really know, do we? But, like All Stars, it was like immediately after, so like she's
I'm good.
obviously not gonna say,
Heads up.
or she's more than likely not gonna say yes, and that's why a lot of people from that season declined. It's because they didn't want to do season back to back. Because again, that was also like a quick turnaround
As
too.
soon as you start shooting, I'm coming.
Does Moana get a knock on her game for being voted out during exile? No.
Get over
At
there.
least
and
it's
we
not
should
a
go.
real
Go.
vote out. Um, the two captains next season, George and Simon. I could see that happening too. Yeah, that seems kind of likely.
Not done yet.
And like, just imagine how purple everyone's gonna be. Like, the entire season's just gonna be George versus Simon. Even though they're on opposite tribes, it's just all it's gonna be like, oh my god, I gotta beat George on the other tribe.
But we gotta get in there.
Or would they try to keep each other around? Actually, too bad. That's probably what, like, practically, that's what's gonna happen, right? Is that they're gonna make a pregame alliance.
Down to your grams and have a big old
Like, how would they play it up on the show, though? Where Rick Nicole France was a player, top 10 at this point. Barely top 10, but still top 10.
Watch out for that.
Is Derek beat Frankie? We don't know. But it's... Actually, I'm pretty sure you asked this before, right? I'm pretty sure we just talked about this not too long ago. But it's like, it comes down to Nicole, Hayden... Is there anyone
Is
else?
it still dangerous?
Probably.
But anyway, I think they're the swings.
Feel
Do
like
you see Jerry and Matt being fought too? I think there's a chance for sure.
Let's go.
Considering we did get that that random scene right before the merge, right? Where like that final three, where George, Matt, Jerry made a final three, and then George walks away, and then Matt and Jerry say, "Yeah, it's really us two," or whatever.
All right. We're gonna be fucking quiet. We're gonna sneak up on this son of a
So I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up leading to something.
not a fucking beat.
Is he confirmed to be final three? I mean, I believe there are spoilers out there, right? But like in terms of like, I don't know if it's a final three or final two, but I'm assuming it's a final three based on how Australian Survivor has always tried to get a final three. To where like I think the only thing that would stop them from getting a final three is if there's like another medevac towards the end game.
I think I saw a guy.
But I think more than likely we're getting a final three. Then again, actually, they did like, there was like some talk as if it's a final two earlier. But then again, like the players probably don't know themselves, right? So I don't know. Like maybe they're playing under the assumption of a final two, but they don't know for sure. They did watch Blood versus Water, right? Yeah, they definitely watched Blood versus
Fuck
Water.
out of here, you monsters!
Like they know that could be a final three.
I told you not to come back here. Think you can just
Which game of
leave your
Luke's is
mask
better?
on?
His second time, in the sense that he gets closer to a win.
First off, watch the fucking racism. This is my boy.
And really both of the like
I don't fucking know you.
like his game kind of crumbled at the same spot with both
Shit.
seasons.
You came back to finish us off and take all our food.
You've lost your goddamn marbles.
She's dying, and now she can see.
He's probably
your
more out
face.
in front his first time, I
Took her
think,
from me.
for at least more of the game.
Guy up.
Where like I think in like his second time around, he's kind of more so like behind David for a lot of it, and then once David goes, he becomes like a big target. Where like his first time around, like it's like him and Jericho, with like him being the alpha.
Out of here. Please leave us alone.
What do you say, Russ?
Does Janine still not want to come back? I would assume it's just a time thing, right? Or like she runs businesses and stuff.
Are you serious?
And probably has better things to do in terms of like
Why not?
things that would make her more money
Yo, real fucking
than
monsters out there.
No shit.
You
a
just
slim
gotta
chance
talk
of winning
about the shit I
Australian
see.
Survivor.
Fuck you, Nate.
I saved your ass.
You didn't do shit.
Easy, Russ.
I'm not hurting
How much
no
does
one.
how much win equity did Luke have on his first season? I think a decent chunk. The problem is that it's final 7.
Can we still be
But I
friends?
think if he gets to the end against probably anybody there outside of maybe Lockie, I think he probably wins. And even against Lockie, I think he could win. Would Boss Rob and George be arch enemies, or would they work together? I think they'd be arch enemies. I don't think they would work together. I think it would be like the Boss to Rob Russell dynamic. Like to me, like George is like very Russell-esque to me, in terms of like his like, I guess not necessarily in terms of his like gameplay per se, but just in terms of like that's kind of how I see how he approaches the game is like this very like outwardly aggressive like gameplay style.
Okay, got one.
To where like I think like just like Russell, like I think like the likes of a Buster Rob like
Or lobster
would not
claw
get
for hands.
or like would not vibe with that sort of game. You have a crush on Miranda Cosgrove? Well, good for you.
Claws, lobster size,
I
or human
don't even remember what
size?
Miranda Cosgrove looks like.
Make this easy on you. Well,
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I never watched
How exactly do you think harder?
good point.
which show is she from again? Wait, I never watched the show that she was on.
About
iCarly.
oh, never mind. I probably ought to stop bugging you.
Yeah,
with
she's fine.
stupid hypotheticals.
Oh, come on. You'd be a lot less fun.
You've been a lot more fun lately.
Could Anjali, Jackie, or Sharni have been included in Spice Girls?
Oh, you sure do look.
You
you got it.
probably not Sharni. I think Sharni seems too boring.
That came out wrong. What I mean.
But
I mean, you were.
I don't think it really like fits with that group anyway. Maybe Anjali or Jackie,
Jerk.
but more than likely they weren't going to make it there anyway.
Oh, to remind me how hideous I was.
Like, I think no matter what, I think Anjali just seems like an early boot no matter what. To where like I think no matter what she was going to be booted relatively early for like challenge strength. And then Jackie, it's like there was already talks about taking her out first. So
You ain't out of the woods yet. I know, but. well, you come
Mariah
along.
called Guatemala the first season, like first season ever, or her first season. But anyway, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, I'm a real poster child.
I could see you on a brochure.
Oh, like the ones at the dentist? Before and after?
Yeah, I don't know why Bryce hates
Puffy
Ozza.
face and the yellow teeth.
Just look at her now. Look, you know I ain't going nowhere, right? As long as we're together.
Yeah, that was the big thing back during BB23 is how much Bryce hated Ozza for like no fucking reason.
Leland, thank you.
Yeah, right answer to Luke question. I think his
Bonnie?
Dee,
probably his
Hey,
second
honey.
game, just due to the fact that he got close to a win.
I found us something. What are you two up to?
Was she?
It's private.
Private.
Confidential?
Confidential. I see. And what was the topic of this confidential?
Vice production hate Russell Pants? I don't know why they hate Russell Pants, but Russell Hantz, it's because a lot of things actually. One, he openly spoiled seasons.
what'd you find?
Two, it's just he's already like a really abrasive personality. Three, his family has caused them trouble with like Brandon and Sean. So. Well, also another thing is he's like openly called out production on social media, so it's like there's a lot of things. And that's not even like taking the consideration the fact that he's Russell Hantz.
I told you, it's a surprise.
Hey, D, when we get
That's
back
in
to
Harry's
the-
All-Star game. I mean, like it's fine for what it is. I mean, like considering like they just saw him lie about having a kid and everything right before coming out. It probably played out as good as it could have been,
Not to interrupt the girl.
where he at least got himself in like a really solid group.
Look, I found
Just
it
they
down
came
the
into
road.
the
It's
merge out of the numbers.
Down the road.
Some place off that away.
Damn it, Dee, you gotta give us more than that.
If George medevac day 2, how much the game change? I mean, that
Where'd
changes the
you
entire
get
season.
bag?
I don't even think it's worth speculating.
What's the big deal?
It is.
Yeah, I think if I were to guess, I think they're gonna try to do All Stars for season 10.
Tell me one
Based on like
time
again, the
decided
executive
between the
producer
last
said that for
week.
season 9 they're gonna do all newbies to try to get more All Stars. That screams out to me that they're gonna try to do another All
This is
Stars.
how all our fights
Um,
go. Every time.
I don't know if they can though
Now
for
we're standing
10.
here in the woods, so
Because the sense that I get
confused.
here is that they try to do the same thing here for season 8 and they just couldn't do it. And I think that's why I think they like realize that now, and that's why next season's gonna be all newbies. Is because they realize they need more All Stars.
Now we're standing in this
But yeah, I don't know if they can for 10, but I think they might try.
You listen to me now. I have had it up to here with listening to you.
You just need a sight of me saying all the odds of things happening.
After what we've been through.
Odds of seeing Russell Hanson Survivor someday again, 5%. Not that high.
Darling.
Like I just don't think they're actually gonna put him on Survivor US anymore.
Yours too.
And like obviously he already burned his relationship with
Now's
Australian
not the
Survivor.
time. Whatever issues we got, we'll hash them out later.
Like best chance he gets is some like massive legend
Go to hell,
season.
Bonnie. This is the thanks I get after what we
But
did
no,
for you.
I don't think it's happening.
I'm sorry. I just want to get somewhere where I can change my clothes, and then you and your girlfriend can...
Would Survivor SA even want him at this point? I don't think SA would even want
Oh
him.
God, run! Come on, we gotta move.
What are you talking
Fair play, I think very high. I'm surprised Fair Play wasn't on this season. How is Fair Play not on this season? Oh, I'm actually supposed to run. Like this is literally heroes versus villains. It's like how they not get Fair Play, who's already like begging to go on, when they're already like getting like American Survivor players. Like this feels like this should have been the season that Fair Play was on. Imagine Fair Play and George playing on the same season. To be fair, Fair Play would have probably been an early boot, right? I feel like Fair Play and George would not get along. In terms of a game. Like, I think they would get along, like, fine in real life. But, like, in terms of a game, I feel like they would be, like, two sides of the same coin. To where, like, I feel like they would want to go after each other. And I feel like George would probably win that battle. Yeah, Russell Hance isn't exactly goodwill. I do agree with that. What is going on in the background there? What the fuck?
Dee? Leland?
Yeah, Sandra would have been great for a season over Blood vs. Water. But again, it's not like Australian Survivor actually plans anything, though. Like, I'm pretty sure they just, like, they had no plans of doing Heroes vs. Villains for season 8 at the time that they did Blood vs. Water. This is such a stupid game mechanic.
Where are you? Spread out. They can't be far.
Randy was on this season. Imagine if it was Heroes vs. Villains, and like half the cast was actually from Heroes vs. Villains, from Survivor US Heroes vs. Villains. Yeah, why wasn't Rupert on this season? He should have been on this season.
Anything?
No, I can't.
And I think the chances that we see Rupert on Survivor US at this point are like kind of low. So I don't know, put him on Australian Survivor. Why not? I feel like they have a wheel, a bunch of themes written on it, spin it up for new. No, see, this is what I think they do. They have like every name of every US theme that's been done, and they're like, hey, how about this one? And then they just do it without thinking about it. That's probably
A weapon.
I forgot they fucking added motion controls to this. Fuck that. Oh, it's not motion. It's just okay. It's just. Wait, what? Yeah, you die from that? That's stupid. Because like that's D, right? So you can't not hit D. Whatever. I'm surprised they didn't do fans versus favorites here. This should have been fans versus. Why was this heroes versus villains? I'm too fair they couldn't even get 12 people. So I guess that's the funny thing. But still, this should have been fans versus favorites.
Stay calm.
That's a potential topic to talk about. It's like, what if this season was fans versus favorites instead of heroes versus villains? I guess we'll have to do it. Probable cast for season 10? I mean,
Bonnie.
to be fair, they used up a lot of people here.
I'm so sorry.
Now, who from this season can even come back?
Why?
It's like Liz, Matt. Would they do Jerry?
Do
I don't know. Who else is even a newbie from this season?
Who left me?
Fuck, I'm trying to find my folder. Well, my Australian Survivor players.
You killed me. You killed me.
Yep, I killed her.
Anybody see anything?
I should never trusted
There we
you.
go.
Just
Okay, Anjali, probably not. Ben, maybe. I think we could maybe see a Ben return. David, no. No, fuck, let's add the returnees anyway. Flick, maybe, but like, why? Frasier, no. George, obviously.
Right? No,
Jerry,
no,
again, like, probably no.
I need you both.
But who knows? Haley, if she wants it, probably. Jackie, probably. I don't know. Would they do Jackie again?
Damn.
I mean, like,
Leland,
it's
you're
kind of
just
slim
a friend.
pickings, right? So
I
it's like,
didn't mean to do
why
this
not?
to you, I swear to God.
Jordy, I think they would bring back. Liz, maybe. Matt, maybe. Michael, yeah. Michael, maybe. Mimi? Would they do Mimi? Probably not, right? I think she'll kind of be forgotten about. Nina? I don't know. Maybe. She's got kind of quiet edit here, so don't know. Paige? Hopefully not. But maybe. Okay, this is my bold prediction. And I was originally, I think this was originally in the review and I took it out, but I think Rogue's on All Stars. I think Rogue's gonna be like the Zach of All Stars, of like this big controversial person. They're like, oh my god, we gotta bring this person back for some fucking reason. So I think Rogue's on All Stars. Sam, hopefully not. I don't know. He was fine, but like, I don't think he needs to be there. Sarah, I mean, she's barely there. Sharni, I don't want it, but I wouldn't be surprised. No, I'm actually, I think Rogue will actually be a potential returnee. I'm actually being serious. I think Rogue is, like, I think Rogue is a very likely returnee for an All-Star season. Again, Sean, maybe. Shawnee, probably. Simon, yes. Stevie, don't know. Maybe.
Back this way. No, we're going
Which way?
there.
Sorry. Australian Survivor doesn't care if people are problematic. I think we've already seen them bring back Zach. And I think to them, there's like, oh my god, Rogue was such great TV. We gotta bring back Rogue.
I know it's hard, but I need.
Super. Would Rogue want it though? I guess that's the thing. Yeah. Does Rogue want to play again? Probably not, right? I guess that's the big thing. So maybe we won't see Rogue, but I think 100% they would ask her back.
It was this way.
And this is kind of like the Survivor Michigan style casting thing. Of they're just gonna get who they can get. There's not that many options. Whoever's willing to come back, they'll probably bring them back if they were to do an All-Star season. Yeah, let's see. So Blood versus Water. I think like Andy, or not Andy. Well, I mean Andy could come back maybe. But Amy, I meant. I don't know. Would they bring back Ben? Like potentially. Brianna, probably not, right? Again, no to Alex. Chrissy, I think is a lock if she wants it. Croc, I think is not a lock, but I think it's likely. Probably not David. Probably not Jay. I think Jesse's likely. Probably not Jordan. Yeah, I already said Jordy. I don't know. Would they want Josh? I think Josh would probably be on it, right? Like again, like he got like kind of a purple edit for like half the season, but like I think they would put Josh. Production bringing Brianna back. They love that her ass. I mean, who doesn't? But yeah, could Anjali come back? I think she could, but like I don't think it's super likely. Yeah, Kate, probably not. Khan, if he wants it. KJ, potentially. Mark, if he wants it. Mel, no. Michelle, no. Nina, we'll see. Sam, if she wants it. Sandra, I don't know. Would they bring back Sandra? I mean, I'm sure they would bring back Sandra, right? But like, I would assume Sandra would want a big payday. So, don't know. Shay, probably.
I'm trying to protect her from it.
Yeah, I think they'd probably bring back Shay.
Things are stable here.
And then, so would they bring back Sophie? No, right? Because there was the like, what was her issue again? I don't even remember. Like, what happened with Sophie? Like, there was big drama, I remember, but I don't even remember what it was. Why Khan turned down Heroes for Villains? I mean, he talked about how he doesn't want to play again right away.
Thanks.
But like, I don't know if it's a situation of like it's
Becca, that was
like he
great.
just didn't want to be on this season, or if it's like
Thanks, sis.
every season.
You think
Oh yeah. She accused him of rigging. Yeah, which is funny considering like she literally survived around from a non-limb. But
If Roman approves it, I don't see why not.
whatever.
That was amazing, Becca.
But yeah, Brains vs.
We could all use a little
Braun.
more music in our lives. Did I ever tell you that I used
Like
to play
Andrew,
band?
no. Baden, probably not at this point. Benny, no.
I'll give
Kara, could Kara come back?
All right.
Maybe.
In that case, let's get back
Yeah,
to work.
Sam is like, she's coming back
Oh,
if she
thanks
wants
to
it.
Boyd's hard work
The
on
question is, do
vegetable
they-
garden, we're having
does she
fresh
want it?
soup tonight.
Which
Okay,
I think she
let's get
might if
to
it's
it.
without Mark.
You want to help me and Shell do the supply inspection?
Chelsea, no. Big D,
The flashlights this time.
maybe?
I'll cover the guns.
I don't know. Danny, I'm surprised Danny's not on this season.
Okay, but be
So I don't know
careful.
if she turned it down or
People's
what.
lives depend on
Emmett,
this.
I'm kind of surprised Emmett's not on
Almost
this
screwing up
season.
because
So
we got
I don't know.
lazy.
Gavin,
When
no.
you get a sec, meet me out back.
Georgia,
I
no.
need to watch those.
Gerald, no.
Sure thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Big D did want to quit, didn't he? At one point, that's why they voted for him to begin with, right? Is because supposedly he talked about quitting. So I don't know, maybe, maybe not
What
for
did
him.
Roman want?
Janelle,
Yeah.
we gotta have a
Find out.
Janelle return.
Yeah, in a sec.
Joey, I think Joey's very likely, right? Actually, I'm surprised Joey's not on this season. He's like, remember how much like JLP was like Joey's like my favorite person from Brains vs. Brawn? Like I'm surprised Joey's not
You guys
here.
need help?
Nah, we got this. Right, Becca? You go ahead and help Roman out.
But yeah, then Kez, I think it's possible. Laura, no. Mitch, no. Phil, I think Phil's probably the most likely first boot to come back. Rachel, no. Shannon, probably. She's pregnant, right? Or did she already have the kid? But either way, maybe future season. Then Way, probably if she wants it for All Stars. Do I even bother going through the rest of the cast? Who from All Stars can come back again? Really, I feel like a lot of these people actually, like looking at the All Star cast, I think a lot of these people could come back again. Like I think Abby could come back again, AK could come back again, Brooke, David obviously, Flick maybe, Harry, Henry. Actually, I'm surprised Henry's not here. I can see you. I'm just not bothering to read most of the things in chat right now. And also, I see you're posting the exact same question over and over again. And actually, I already answered the fucking. Oh, you're talking about Sean? Anyway. Yeah, was it Jackie? No. Jericho? Potentially? John? Like, I mean, he was on the challenge, so I'm sure he wants it, right? It's like if he's willing to do challenge, he's probably willing to do Survivor. Lee, I'm surprised Lee's not on this season. Again, I thought Lee was like a perfect hero for this season. Lydia, I don't know. Do they care about Lydia anymore? I feel like they barely cared about Lydia on All Stars, let alone
No.
now.
Roman said it was like this when he and Stephanie.
Or it's like obviously she was like a big name coming out of Championship Contenders, but then
Still,
and she like got a
I don't
promo
know.
and everything, but then like on the season she got like a pretty quiet edit. But Matt Rogers I think is very likely. I mean, who was in contention for this season? It was David and Matt Rogers, right? Like David dropped out the last second, like Matt was supposedly in contention. Was there anyone else? I don't think so, right? Oh no, there was the rumors about Shane, right? But like, I don't think those were ever credible.
Eesh, these knives are looking pretty ragged.
Don't worry, they're on our list.
Having Michelle, I mean, she's a person that exists. I don't expect Michelle to play again, but you never know. That is something I did do the other day. Is I was like looking up all these random All-Star promos. And I did find it funny, like that. Like Michelle was like Michelle's always like a player that I've always like felt like was a bit overrated. Where it's like they really hype her up as this like big mastermind and getting him to vote out Ben. It's like it's fucking Ben.
It's disgusting.
Can't disagree with you there. You know,
But yeah, she was like,
mind doing that.
it's like, oh, if I won that fire challenge, I would win the season. It's like, but yeah, but you fucking didn't though. And you failed to get Tara on your side to get like that got you in the fire making challenge to begin with.
I know.
But whatever.
Wanted to have more time to be a kid.
Moana, I don't know. Nick, I don't think he wants it. Phoebe, maybe.
I wanted to stop caring about people.
Or I said Shane. Sharn,
Okay.
probably not, right? I don't know if Sharn would want to play again.
I don't know.
Tarzan,
Check it out.
I gotta get back out front.
I'm sure he would say yes,
Warm in
right?
that suit.
And Zach, we don't need Zach again. I'm not even gonna bother championship contenders too. It's like fuck this cast. I mean, like who the fuck are most of these people? No, I think like Pia, Janine are probably like the two that haven't come back already that could. I think that's probably it, right? Is there anyone else? I mean, I guess Luke. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think Matt's like a professional wrestler, isn't he? So like he's probably too busy, I would guess. Like, wasn't there like didn't someone say that Casey was like supposedly in the running for this season? Yeah, it's like why? Why was Casey in the running? I would say I think Ross would have been a lock if he didn't sue production. I don't even have all the photos for before that. Oh, yeah, because I didn't do the reviews, so I only have the ones I've done. I've talked about in casting videos. Yeah, whatever happened to Fenella? No one talks about Fenella anymore, do they? And Brian Lake. Tegan. Tegan is someone that I think would have been cool from James Contenders. Heath. I remember I liked Heath back in the day. I feel like in reality he's probably kind of boring. Yeah, he's in WWE, yeah. I remembered he was a wrestler. Grayson Waller, that's not the name I would have thought of. Imagine if Matt Dyson played Survivor again. That'd be funny. Yeah, where happened to Tara? I'm surprised Tara wasn't on All Stars. Then, yeah, like Craig, Connor wouldn't be bad. Wow. I don't know how many people they're really considering from that far back at this point. I mean, then again, they did bring back fucking Sam Webb for some reason. I hear. Yeah, Matty Wahlberg. That's the name I heard before for him. That was his stage name. I didn't know he went by Grayson Waller now. What am I doing here? I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, he just was in Men's Iron Survivor Challenge, whatever that is. So that's something. Yeah, I didn't mind. I forgot about Sarah. Yeah, Sarah could come. Like, yeah, it's just a matter of like timing, I think, with her. Kate, I think we're probably good. I don't know if we need to see Kate. What am I doing? Like, how do you progress the story here? I genuinely don't remember. Oh, I guess I just go back in? Cool.
Oh, Jesus, don't ever fucking do that again!
Whoa! What's your problem? I do this all the time. You don't get all...
Dez? I don't think we're getting Dez back. Oh, I missed the button. Cool.
You alright, sis?
Sarah's like a model, right?
You caught me at a bad
Sarah
time.
Talik.
That's all.
Bad time? What's up?
It's the walkers.
I'm pretty sure she's like a
Yes,
professional
they got
model.
hold of...
Because like I'm pretty sure she knew David preseason from like modeling
Yeah.
and everything.
I guess it just got to me. You know, it was so little. You don't think about babies anymore, but after a while you just kind of accept this is it.
Yeah.
This is like I'm looking at her Instagram. It's like this is like the most random grouping of
Right.
pictures, but whatever.
You know, there it is.
Brianna's winning All Stars.
She's see
why
it,
not?
protected, and
Kat, I think Kat would be funny. I mean, she's still like really present online, right?
that sucks.
Like Kat, Andrew. There's a few people like that from season 1.
He'd make a better watchdog.
But like, I feel like they would have been back already if they had an interest. Like if production had an interest in bringing them back.
Something's going on outside.
I love how I go on Twitter. First thing I see is that Celebrity Big Brother Quebec has been greenlit for season 4. So good for them, I guess.
Come
And I
here.
also see now a image of Carolyn wearing pink undies like Philip Shepard. So
Jesus.
yep, that's also a thing.
My God. What did you do?
All I did was put on the blindfold and bind his wrists. Somebody else beat him up.
Is this for tonight?
Already had the
Oh, it
cuts
is.
and bruises.
The promo.
Trying to steal supplies.
Is he bitten?
No, they didn't get that close.
Oh, is this the same? Yeah, maybe it's the same promo, and they just like took out the meat spoiler, maybe.
I can't believe he just snuck in.
Yeah, must-see episode.
In the last couple of weeks. Last time we couldn't catch him. And they got away with more medicine than we could afford to lose.
Yeah, I did see the promo. I just didn't pay attention to who won immunity. Not that I really care. It really doesn't fucking matter to me.
He could be part of a
You're
larger
intrigued. I said Philip. Yeah. I mean, everyone needs to wear Philip's pink underwear at some point in their life, right?
Think he would have seen someone by now? At least trying to negotiate to get him back.
All-Star second chance contenders from Survivor US.
You don't know that.
I
It
mean,
does make sense.
I have actually. I wonder, like, how far back
You let in
does
a
my
stranger and everything starts
photo
breaking down?
archive go at this point for that?
We lost Bree, and then Vernon with that goddamn.
Do I have everyone from Dave vs. Goliath?
And the boat.
Like, realistically, I should just have a photo of every player
Not trusting strangers.
just because at this
He
point.
made us beat up that guy with the mustache.
Because like I have a photo from every player from seasons 1,
I've regretted
2,
ever since.
3, well 1 through 6 obviously because I've done the retrospectives. Actually, even then, actually for season 1 I don't have the right ones. I need
Keeping
to
him here
fix
is
those.
not an option.
And then obviously I have 38 on because I did reviews of those. Do I have everyone from 37? I
We all know
don't. So I
what
guess I
we're
won't
talking about
have
here, so let's
37.
stop
I have everyone from 36.
We either let this guy
I
go
don't have everyone
or take our
35.
chances.
I have everyone from
Kill him.
Game Changers, but not the right photos. I have everyone from Cambodia, but not the right photos.
Roman's right. It's got to be one of the.
Now, it's like most seasons, though. I have like most
We
of
are
the
letting
photos
him go.
already,
It's the only right thing to do.
I'm telling you, we can't do that.
which means I've talked about most
Is
people
that really
already
the
in some
answer?
capacity.
Stephanie, Boyd, you
There's a lot of middle school is probably the.
we know where Joyce
where I have the
and Clive
least.
stand on the subject.
There's not like a single season where I have like less than 8 people
Gonna be.
though. Yeah, I think the least amount of people I have is Panama. Yeah, I only have 8 people from Panama. That's still like half the cast.
I'll make the call
I have
myself.
Aris, Sari, Danielle, Misty, Nick, Shane, Terry, Tina.
I can't let him go.
I never talked about Austin Cardi.
If there's even a chance of him
Um,
coming back, or telling folks that might try to hurt us.
Yeah, who else is missing here? I never talked about
I
Courtney.
ask you to watch. But if we do this, we're
Huh.
all in it together. If this ever happens again,
Never talk about
it'll be
Bruce.
one of you pulling that trigger.
I never talk about Sally. I never talk about Bob Dog. Either way, whatever.
Not Becca.
But really, I think at this point, like, you could like after the season, I'm assuming you could probably do like an all-star season just with New Era. Like, I think there's already like just so many people you could bring back. Which is disappointing considering like we still haven't had people back from like 35 to 39. And like even like 33 has kind of been shortchanged too. Yeah,
No.
King Bob Dog.
You have
Yeah,
any
Last of Us
idea?
was Last of Us. I mean, it was a mostly faithful adaptation. Just changing David to be like a preacher character, which is like fine. Um,
Go fish.
like I still don't like certain aspects of
I miss
Ellie's
playing guitar for everyone.
characterization.
Stupid, but fun.
But
Why don't
no,
we do that
it's fine.
anymore?
Why hasn't Jay come back? I don't think there's been like a real opportunity. Like the only opportunity was what, 38?
Used to be.
Well, Roman's too focused on making sure no one's able to break in again.
You know that's impossible, right?
Well, after last time. Roman isn't.
Is what,
taking
34 was
chances.
filmed immediately afterwards, so they only had like 2 slots. And they probably picked those slots relatively early on too. Because I believe both Zeke and Michaela, they were asked like immediately after they were voted
Did anyone
off.
see you leave?
So like by the time Jay got voted off, it was
Gotta
like
stop doing that. You're gonna
like
get
they
us
already
both in
decided.
a lot of trouble.
I don't see why it's such a big deal.
We had another break-in just last month.
Would production bring back Shan? I think they
know what it
would.
means if someone were to see you and follow you back here.
No one is following me. There's no one else out there.
Shell, I need to talk.
Would I want to see Brad play again?
Open.
I would be like whatever on it.
What's going on?
Again, obviously it's not happening, but like even if I want, like even if it was my choice, I probably wouldn't put him on an all-star cast. I wouldn't be like opposed to it if he's on.
I'll be outside.
Oh yeah, Bella Ramsey's performance was really great, for sure.
We can talk.
I mean, that really like sums up the entire show. Like I think like the performances are great. I just don't necessarily like what they're doing with the performances.
What was that all about?
But yeah, like the David Death scene, yeah, really great.
Probably nothing. Don't worry about it.
He said it was important.
I will say I don't like this version of David as much as the original, though I do think it's probably a version of David that has a level of more depth, but I think it kind of misses the thematic messaging of David from the original. Where David from the original is supposed to be this representation of what humanity does to survive. And like David is supposed to think of himself as this good guy because he's doing what he needs to do to survive. While this version of David like seems to know he's a terrible person, and seems to know that he's like this cult leader, this like manipulator, and I don't like that as much. Where I feel like it kind of like takes away the point of David's character. But it's still like, I don't know, an interesting portrayal, I guess.
What's this all about?
Do I think One Piece live action will make me feel the same? I don't know.
What happened?
Like I don't know if I have as much. Like I think what my biggest worry for One Piece live action is like it's like a different worry from Last of Us.
So what, Roman?
Where
incident, this hasn't
One
been an
Piece,
easy
I'm like
place
worried
to
it's
live in.
gonna like just
If she doesn't want to stay,
feel
let her take the
weird
chances out there.
that this like very wacky like kind of tone is being like adapted to live action. Like I think just like the overall premise is weird to me. Where with Last of Us, I think the premise is solid. I just think they're making like decisions that I don't personally like with like certain like changes to the story. And it's not like the things of like cutting things, because like I think like in terms of like condensing the story, taking out the gameplay, that stuff's fine. Like I don't mind stuff like that. Like I don't mind like getting rid of like the entire hunt for Robert. It's like who fucking cares? Like with this episode, I didn't mind them. I mean, I kind of mind it, kind of don't. Like them getting rid of coal mine, the entire coal mine section. I don't mind it like narratively, in the sense that like that entire section is essentially pointless. However, it does serve a point in the sense that it's supposed to make you bond with the character of David before the reveal that he's like actually the bad guy. So like for me, I feel like the reveal that he was the guy that sent the ones that injured Joel to begin with, like that's not impactful for me in the show. It's like kind of just like a nothing thing to me in the show, because like it's just like sprung upon you like during like their first one-on-one conversation. Like it doesn't really have much weight to it to me. I don't know what to do here.
It's Stephanie.
Troy Baker's fine. I mean, like James is like whatever background character. He was fine as him.
What the hell did she do that for?
Roman says we have to
Kill her? Yeah. Why would she do this to us?
I am interested in the next episode though. I'm interested in seeing Anna, because Ashley Johnson's playing Anna.
She's just scared.
Which is obviously not in the game, so
Last mistake.
I'm interested to see at least
Stephanie is
see how they
your
handle
friend.
that.
Was my friend.
We'll see if I like it. I think that's a big question, but it'll be interesting to at least see it. Which Pixar character does the best on Survivor? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't remember Pixar movies well enough. I feel like the mic's too low. Whatever. So I'm definitely going to end up playing Black Flag tonight, aren't I? So we're like almost at the end of 400 days.
You know, we don't have to do this. We can just go.
What?
We've survived.
I remember hearing Marianne talk about not being sure she'd come back.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Where would
I think
go?
she would,
There's
though.
nothing out there.
Especially like
As long
with
as
more
we're
time
here, we're
removed.
safe.
Like I think if season 50 is like a general all-star season, I think Marianne will probably be on
longer
it.
than we'd survive out there. Besides, you know the rules. If we try to leave, Roman will hunt us down. We don't have a choice. This is who we are now.
Find where Bruce the only confirmed returnee. Yeah.
I don't want.
I'm hoping next season's like this medevac season. I would prefer that personally. Like I think it'd be cool to just kind of like get these people out of the way here.
Go ahead.
Of like the Pats, the Bruce,
No.
again, I don't know if it's
Roman said he
Jackson or
wants
who the
you
third
to do
person is, but these people that like they want to bring back anyway, but like I don't really want them on a full All-Star season. So like I think bringing them back here would be fine. I'd be okay with that.
Jill, it's time.
I mean, I don't really care about the Netflix stuff because it's the same thing,
Don't
right?
ever
Just
wanna
as
put
a
anyone in danger. If
like an
that
interactive
means this
show
is
or
what we
whatever.
have to become, then it is what it is.
So it's like I don't really need to play the Netflix one when I have the real game, when it's like pretty much the same thing. Pat, Bruce, and Courtney will be captains. Again, they're definitely like they don't give a shit about Courtney Moon, do they?
I'm sorry.
Who would be the other medevac? Like, it'd be funny if they just did Penner again. I would love it though. Like, it would feel weird thematically, like I said before, but like I would love to see Penner play again. But again, I think it just makes sense to have Jackson. It makes sense. 3 medevacs in episode 1, all recent, like similar-ish archetype for the 3. Fuck, should I play Black Flag then?
Right. There are survivors out here.
Again, like it's not even gonna be 1:30.
Got me to get rescued. So how many are we talking about?
Round 5, I think.
I believe Pat's dad,
They
but
left a
I
note,
don't
so at least we
know
they want
Pat
it found.
well enough.
And I can see smoke
I
in
assume
the
Pat would be a
distance.
dad.
Probably a camp.
I think Jackson can do it. It's just that he's gonna need like medicine, right?
Use your best judgment. We're building a good community here. We want to keep it that way.
Of course.
Like that's what I assumed the thing was that Jackson could technically do it. It's just that he would need like to be prepared for it or whatever.
Holy shit. Good job. Everything okay?
Like he would need to be. Was it that he needed to remove himself from? I forgot what exactly it was, but like I'm pretty sure he could do it if he prepared for it.
Don't try to force them into anything. Just get as many of them as you can.
Why the fuck is Carver sending her? This is like this entire thing's so dumb, right? Like none of this actually makes sense when you connect this to season 2.
Who the fuck are you?
My name is Tavia.
How did you find us?
Like why is Carver this guy who fucking like is this like dictator of his group just randomly sending out a woman to recruit people to join their group?
To rescue them. We have food, clean water, and shelter for everyone. We're offering you a chance to help us.
But I'm pretty sure
out.
at this point in development it was supposed to be Kenny, right?
This sounds too good to be true, but I think it is.
Because like originally Carver was going to be Kenny, and then they realized that well we don't want to do that to Kenny, and they switched it out, right?
I know that for sure. People can care about you if you let them.
Yeah, I think that's the bigger question mark of like, would they cast Jackson due to that situation? I'm not sure.
This guy I was traveling with ditched me trying to find one in his own.
Just need a longer period of time off the lithium. Yeah, that's what I assumed.
You know what? Let's do this. She looks well fed, right? And clean. We could all use a meal and a hot shower.
Wait, you find survivors? Do you find a lot?
Not as many anymore, but...
Now, what other medevacs are there recently?
Quiet.
Would they bring back Caleb again?
Plain and simple. You folks can decide if you want to come as a group or split up or whatever. But I don't want to be out here in the open after dark.
Let's see, list of medevacs. Yeah, Bruce. Would they bring back Bruce?
At least some of you will follow me.
Shell, why are we even
Would they bring back... I wouldn't be opposed to them just bring back Russell Swan again.
Not. I think it's better to just keep on the move. Staying in one place makes
I don't think he would do it.
I don't care how safe you think
But
it is.
I wouldn't be opposed to a Russell Swan 3.0.
No way you and a bunch of sick old people were
And I'd be like so sad for him if it happened. Like if he ends up being an early boot again. Neil Gottlieb. I don't know if they like Neil though. Like I never got a sense that production liked Neil to where they would want to bring him back.
Then stay here if you want. I'm not bringing anyone against their will. We only want people who want to be there.
I don't understand what the problem is. Are you really considering staying out here?
And I do feel bad for Neil and how he got medevac, but he's also like extremely cocky to where like I don't like personally liked Neil.
Thank you. Everyone out there is batshit crazy. We've all seen it.
Well, we turned out all right, didn't we?
What are we gonna do? Eat you?
Reason for loving Tarzan? It's
No,
poop,
that
not
was
dirt.
I'm sorry.
That's number one reason.
Look, I know you
Or it's
guys
dirt,
are
not
there.
poop. Whatever, either way,
Every
same
right
thing.
to you have to leave the ground. And yeah, there are some crazy fuckers out there.
I'm just watch the merged episode of One World.
You can come with me, or you can stay here. The choice is yours.
That's why you love Tarzan.
So, who wants to come with me?
Or even watch the Monica boot episode. That's funny too, where he doesn't even remember Monica's name. Where like Colton has to continuously tell him that we're voting Monica over and over again, and then they get the tribal and he forgets Monica's name. I didn't get everybody, did I? Oh well.
I'm just not sure. We've been out here for so long.
This is so stupid too. It's like it all comes down to like one decision you make during their story on like whether or not they go. It's like why are they staying behind? Like when one like why are they breaking up as a group? It's so stupid. This entire DLC sucks, dude. The more I think about it, like it makes no sense.
Look out for each other. Is that clear?
There he goes.
Clear. I don't know.
Jury speech is funny too. Yeah.
Safe places.
It's
I know it's
like him just like using a whole bunch of big words and just using it as a way to talk about how much he loves his wife.
We understand.
I don't think it made my top jury speech video though.
Well, I guess we have our group.
I think it was an honorable mention. I think.
What do you want to do with these?
Like cream cheese? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, like bagels and stuff.
Thing. I know it is.
It's so stupid that she says that too when like not everyone's leaving. What do you mean?
How do we know this will work?
Yeah, what a way for Sam Webb to go. What a legend. I never watched his Ponderosa video. I should probably do that at some point.
You don't.
You're convinced Bosrova himself was on Returning to See Matt from San Francisco? Obvious. I think everyone would. Like, how can you beat Matt from San Francisco? It's like he's just like automatically gonna win. I don't think Dan Foley's made it because I think like for me it was like based on the rules that I set for it. I was like it would have to predominantly be on the player or on the juror. It was like I based everything on like what the juror does over what the like response to the juror was. So we're like, I think if we like take the entire thing into consideration, it probably would make the cut. But I feel like a lot of it is like Mike like just kind of buttering up Dan So like I felt like it was like too much like interference from Mike to be included on the jury speech list. Yeah, it is funny. Yeah, it is funny. Like him hamming it up. It's like that one thing you said to me is the. Actually, I forgot what the actual phrasing of it was, but still, it's like yeah. I see that RHAP B&B did it with Kevin Jacobs this week. That's something. But yeah, so should I play Black Flag? I guess game 3 for the stream. Yeah, I guess we might just go and play Black Flag. Unless I want to start season 2. I don't really want to. But then again, also season 2. Season 2's weird though, because like that's only going to take like 2 streams technically, or like 3 streams, like 2.5. So it's like I actually think it might be better if I did do season 2, episode 1. But it just feels weird, like because like I wouldn't be playing it again for like another like couple weeks. I think it's better off if I play Black Flag. Yeah, Matt from San Francisco, he seems fun. I think he's fine. Oh, let's back out of this. I'm surprised he got as much screen time as he would. I thought he was going to be pretty purple coming into it. Corinne made it, but like barely, if I remember right. Or Corinne's is a bit too like scripted for my taste. Where outside of Sue Hawk, I guess Helen too, but like none of the top ones are like these like super rehearsed sort of speeches. Oh wait, what am I doing? Yeah, gotta do the ceremonial raw. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, what a masterpiece.
I've got a little girl I'm trying to... Look, I don't know what happened.
Okay. Do a casting video where Dreamcast. Oh, I thought about doing like a Goat Island sort of thing, or it'd be like an all-star cast of just all the like Goat style players. Eric Cardona is very high. I think a lot of the top ones are like the usual suspects for the most part. I feel like there was like one big one that didn't make it. I don't remember anymore though. Again, I made this video a year ago. Where is it? Again, it's gonna come out right before the finale of this season is the plan. Yeah, who are the honorable mentions? Greg, I guess, is Greg, Rudy, Big Tom in Africa, Tammy and Marquesas, Heidi in the Amazon. Oh, Julie Berry, that was the one that was like kind of a bigger one that didn't make it. But again, I felt like that was so much on Chris, though. That was kind of the issue. Kobe from Palau. Oh, Natalie Bolton's. But yeah, I think that's like another one that's like... Oh, David Murphy, too. I didn't put David Murphy on. Oh, and Cats from One World. That was another one that, like, people love Cats. Yeah, Nat Balled Out. That's on there. I said, what number? Is it top 10? Oh, it's not top 10. Oh, it's actually like... Yeah, it's 15. Spoiler alert for the video. Do I say... I'm pretty sure I have to have said Nat Balled Out, right?
This one's so funny because this is essentially Jeremy trying to do a David Murphy or trying to
All right,
do
let's
Spencer Davis,
double
but
speed.
just, like, completely failing at it, and it is so funny. Again, like the way he says the speech is just so awkward. He has like so many like little awkward moments throughout this speech here, and talking about when you make big moves. I like that. I always found that kind of humorous. Where he says the best player is going to win. Looks at the jury, says everyone, the best player is going to win. Again, that was awkward. Again, to me, the most notable moment of the bunch, again, the funniest thing to me, is when he gets to the part where he's clearly trying to prop up Natalie, and again, just the way he does it, he literally just says, clearly, Nat balled out. You gotta give it to her. You balled out.
Yeah. What a great speech. Gotta love that speech. It's a top 25. It's 25. It's like a 42-minute video. Oh, you're loving The Genius. That's cool. Again, yeah, Genius is great. Season 2 is actually like the least liked season, though. I've always liked season 2, but yeah, people don't like season 2. Which I think is a shame, because I think there's a lot of like really fun moments in that season. Like, I think as a whole, it probably is the weakest in terms of like game design and everything. But yeah, I still think it's a great season. I'm actually going to rewatch it pretty soon. So, because so yeah, season 1 retrospective is next month. That's going to come out next month. But I'm doing a season 2 retrospective for his next batch of videos, because they did season 2 like only 8 months later. So I think that's in December. So yeah, I'll watch season 2 soon. And then after that, it's like a year apart for the next 2 seasons, but still. How many hot takes do I have? I don't know how many hot takes there are on it. I have a lot from All Stars, and they're all very high. Yeah, all those are pretty high. All the ones from All Stars. I don't know, what else was on that list? Let's open it back up. I don't even remember what's on the bottom of the list. Because, like, why did I make it top 25? Because I'm pretty sure there was an actual reason I made it top 25. And I don't know why, looking at it. Like, maybe I just said screw it because, like, the other videos are top 20. Like, what other video did I do that was top 25? Well, I guess the Games Degeneration, but, like, I didn't do any other top 25. Did I? I don't know. Yeah, why did I make this one top 25? I guess it was just that, like, I wanted to be definitive enough. But who did I forget? Like, there was one person I regret not putting on here. Oh, it was Ted. Ted from Thailand. I regret not putting Ted from Thailand. Because this was made, like, right before I did my Thailand retrospective, if I remember right. And, like, I made this video already, and I watched Thailand. I was like, shit, Ted from Thailand should be on here. Yeah, so I think that's the one that's, like one that I, like, just legitimately forgot about. But I think outside of that, I still stand by the rest of the list. Dan Lembo's there. Gotta love Dan Lembo. Rupert. I think Rupert's Heroes vs. Villains one is, like, probably one of the more forgotten about jury speeches. Like, I think, like, his Heroes vs. Villains one's, like, one of my all-time favorites. I do love it. Because it just so, like, perfectly, like, encapsulates Rupert as a character while also, like, just completely, like, shits on Russell the entire time. Without knowing the content. Yeah, I think that. I'm pretty sure I even state that when I mentioned Heidi in the honorable mentions. Okay, let's see. What do I say about Heidi?
Her asking if there's anyone else getting fun. Heidi's another one that, again, funny question. Again, her asking who deserves to be at the end. After they both say Rob, her asking if there's anyone else getting fun moments. I feel like this was probably harmed by the true context of it, where now we know after in reality she was trying to get Jenna to say Dina in order to gain Dina, not that she was trying to get them to say her. So that kind of like lessened.
Yeah, so I do mention that. Yeah, Lexus is great. Lexus is great. I'm pretty sure it's very high. Yeah. Yeah, there's 3 all-star ones in the top 10. Actually, are there 3? Yeah, 3 in the top 10. Do I say deceptive lying bitch? I think that's a question.
That one also having some notable quotes here and there, but to me, the lightest one from, I will say that I didn't mention this before, but the rule ones in this show to me, determined by Chris. But I will say that you were a deceptive lying bitch. And you never
I do say deceptive lying bitch, okay. Yeah, the David Murphy one's just a worse version of the Eric Cardona one. I'm pretty sure, like, when I mentioned David Murphy, I also mentioned... Tarzan was an honorable mention, actually. Oh, yeah, Reed was an honorable mention. That was a big one, too. Actually, what do I say about Tarzan?
Those are Tarzans from One World, where to me, I feel like this one's a bit higher, just there's some humor from this one, from just the way that Tarzan speaks, ridiculous vocabulary that he ends up using, but again, it's so much based around him just, like, declaring his love for his wife, and, like, not the most entertaining in the world. I mean, a really notable one that didn't make a list is Reed's, for example,
Anyway, yeah. Yeah, Reeds is like, I've never liked Reeds personally. Like, it's kind of like the similar issue with Corinne's. I think Corinne's is probably funnier, where it's like it just feels so overly produced. And again, it's kind of like obviously hypocritical in the sense that like I think this should go without saying. Like Sue Hawks is number one, and like that's obviously like the most definitive like overly produced jury speech. But like it just feels like everyone after that is like just kind of trying to replicate it to a degree, and it never quite works for me. You can imagine Corinne saying her speech if you met her. Yeah, I mean, she seems like she's that way in real life. Yeah, Token of Immortality is great. Everything about Sangmin is great. Sangmin is like favorite TV character of all time, probably. Yeah, and like Sangmin's just like the big. Like I think I talked about this in my Genius Season 1 retrospective, but like he's like the biggest ham that there is, but like is somehow able to make his hamminess like endearing in a way. I guess it's like kind of similar to like George in Australian Survivor, but like just a bit more fun. Where I think with George, like there is still this like kind of like dickish energy that comes from him. Where like everything about Sangmin is just that like it's just like everything just comes off like super endearing. Yeah, I don't know why they cut out the Hope to See You Never. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna switch games. So, I'm gonna have to end stream for like a minute. I'll be back immediately afterwards. I have to switch discs too, actually. So, yeah, again, I'll be back. Just it'll just be a minute. So I'll see you.